Good evening, everybody. Good night. Or, no, good evening, I think is what you say when you say hello.
Talking Dirty
with Maestro.
Not just numbers.
Not just stats.
It's about what they mean.
I'm going to send to you the information.
Talking Dirty.
Hello and welcome to Talking Dirty with your boy. Okay. What up, fam? No, you don't have to do a wellness check on your boy. He alright. I am going to do a non-traditional Talking Dirty, because I am going to talk about a team. I know we're getting ready for the race to one, run to one, dance to one, moonwalk to one. I'm going to talk about a team, talk about a coach that has probably impressed me more this season than I thought I could ever be impressed. Ever. Think about this. There's only one team in the top 10 in scoring, and also in the top 10 in points allowed. And there's only one team that's also in the top 10 in rebounds, free throw percentage, 3-point percentage, field goal percentage, blocks, steals, opponent's field goal percentage, opponent's 3-points percentage, forced turnovers, and dunks. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Everybody should know by now. No secret. I know this has probably been talked about before. The OGs, led by the more than capable, more than able Coach Dodge. Now, normally, if this was a traditional sports talk thing, I would talk about how this makes them my favorite in the race to one. Certainly, they wouldn't be out of line with numbers like that, stats like that. Dominant across the table, both sides of the ball, and in transition. But that's not what this is about. Because while everyone else is talking about that, I want to talk about the coaching job and the learning job that is being done by the red, white, and blue of the originators. When you have that sort of performance from your team, what Coach Dodge is doing is by far a graduate level master class on efficiency, pace, and presence. She is teaching across the table. How do you respond as a defender? How do you respond in transition? How do you respond on offense? How do you keep moving? How do you make yourself available for your teammates? And probably the only reason that they're not top of mind in assists per game is because they are so efficient with their shots at 51%. 51%. Do you realize that pace? That is pace and efficiency that you'll be hard pressed to find a coach that would say, nah, not for me. And that they're doing it on the defensive side too. What Coach Dodge is teaching, what her team is learning, is how you not only play the game, but how you work to game. Yes, I said work to game, because that does not happen by accident. That does not happen by talent alone. And yes, there is talent on that team, but talent without IQ is nothing. And that team has high IQ across the table, on the bench, and on the floor, in the practice room, in the film room. Well done. Normally, the second half of Talking Dirty is about something else, but we're going to continue this talk because I want to put into life some of the things that I've seen so far and talk about it, get some feedback. So you know what's up. Catch me on the other side.
Thank you for listening to the Maestro. Want to get involved? Bring it.
Drop in discord.gg/SimWorld Hoops.
If you have the brain, join as a coach. If you have the game,
join as a player.
see the game, be the game.
game.
Now, back to the Maestro.
Sorry. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And welcome back to Talkin' Dirty with your boy. Real quick, break it down dirty nasty. The reason that I'm so happy about talking about this is because of not only what Coach Dodge is putting out, but what her players are taking in. Every aspect of the game is being touched by every single person on this team. Every single aspect of the game is being developed by every person on this team. Boateng, Coates, Flagg, Ilgauskas, you know my favorite big. Lamar the ninth, Lassiter, Leland, McGavin, Walker, Ward. We can talk about their stats if you want to. Cool. But let's talk about how the stats are happening and how the stats are happening across the table in key points and how they've developed over the course of the season. Just look at the pace. Cooper Flagg is learning to be the passer that he definitely has the ability to see because of his court vision. Ilgauskas is just going to be a monster. Just wherever he goes, just because of his ability, period, done. In conjunction with the other two bigs, Marcellus and Kamari, what are you seeing? Cats who are finding a way to fill that gap. And we don't even have to get started with Boateng, Coates, Lassiter, McGavin, Ward. Everybody is contributing what needs to be contributed, when it needs to be contributed, as it says for their pace. I've not officially done this. This is straw polling, just going back, looking at the games that I've been able to look at, looking at the stats. Shooting 51%. That means more than a shot is being made for every 2 shots taken. Efficiency, the only reason they're not higher in assists. Points are taken and made off the rebound. Points are made in transition. Very few teams get the ball up the court faster. What these players are learning is going to translate into so many levels from SimWorld Prep to SimWorld U. It's not even funny the impact they're going to make to the teams they're going to go to. We already know Flagg is committed to Duke. We already know Ward is committed to Ole Miss. These things have happened already. They're going to make an immediate impact because they play the entire game, and that speaks to them, their abilities, their wanting to play, they're wanting to learn, they're wanting to develop, and more importantly, them wanting to do it together, which is an element of the game that need be taught now more than ever. And Coach Dodge is doing it. Bravo Zulu, well done. I guess, again, I'll say, no secret where my vote is for Coach of the Year. No secret where my vote is for Team of the Year, if there was such a vote. They don't really let me vote here in SimWorld because I like everybody. But you know what's up. Holla at your boy. You know what I like to hear. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me why. If you agree with me, that's cool too. And no matter what you do, stand strong, keep the door locked, and never let Jason Bourne borrow your car.
Like I need to talk to somebody.
Thank you for listening to Maestro.
Thank you again for checking out Maestro. Drop a tag below and give us a piece of your mind. See you next time.
Well, thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day.